Hello everyone, I'm Luís Figo. Let me take you back to where it all began, to the dusty streets of Cova da Piedade in Almada, just across the river from Lisbon. I was born on November 4, 1972, the only child of Antonio and Maria Jona. My parents had moved from the Alentejo region to the big city in the early 1970s, chasing a better life in a working-class neighborhood. Money was tight, but dreams were free. As a kid, football was my everything. I wasn't playing in fancy academies at first. I was out on the streets with the local boys from Os Pastéis, kicking a batted ball until the sun went down. Those street games taught me balance, quick feet, and how to beat bigger opponents with pure skill. Futsal on those hard courts sharpened my close control even more. My parents supported me quietly. My father worked hard, and my mother made sure I never missed training. At just 12 years old, Sporting CP spotted me and invited me into their famous academy. Leaving home for the academy was tough, but I knew this was my chance. Those early years at Sporting were magical and challenging. I trained relentlessly, learning from coaches who believed in technical excellence. I made my first team debut in 1991 at 17, and by the mid-90s I was a regular, helping the team win the Taça de Portugal in 1995. The curly-haired kid from the streets was turning heads. But I wanted more. In 1995, Barcelona came calling. Moving to Catalonia was a huge step. A new country, new language, new pressure. Yet I thrived. I became a star on the right wing, dazzling with dribbles, precise crosses, and elegance that made defenders look silly. At Barca, we won 2 La Liga titles, 1998, 1999, the UEFA Cup Winners' Cup in 1997, and more. I captained the side, scored important goals, and felt like I belonged. The fans loved me. I was their golden boy. Then came 2000, the year that changed everything. I won the Ballon d'Or while still at Barcelona, the first Portuguese to do so in decades. But a controversial transfer to Real Madrid for a world record €62 million fee shocked the football world. It launched the Galácticos era under Florentino Perez. Many called it betrayal. Barcelona fans were heartbroken. The pig's head thrown at me during El Clasico. I blocked it out and focused on playing. At Real Madrid, I proved my worth. We won La Liga in 2001 and 2003, and the crowning glory, the UEFA Champions League in 2002, beating Bayer Leverkusen in the final. Playing alongside Zidane, Ronaldo, Roberto Carlos, and later Beckham was special. My assists and goals helped create magic. I lifted the Intercontinental Cup too. In 2005, I moved to Inter Milan on a free transfer, winning 4 straight Serie A titles, 2006 to 2009, and retiring in 2009 as a champion. For Portugal, I earned 127 caps and scored 32 goals, a record at the time. I was part of the golden generation. We won the FIFA U20 World Cup in 1991, reached the Euro 2004 final on home soil, losing to Greece in a painful night, and made the 2006 World Cup semi-finals. Leading my country with the armband was the greatest honor. Off the pitch, I met my wife Helen Sweden in 1996. We built a family with 3 beautiful daughters, Daniela, Martina, and Stella. They are my biggest pride. Life after football has been about business, charity through my foundation, and staying connected to the game. From the streets of Almada to the biggest stages, my journey was built on hard work, skill, and never hiding on the pitch. To every young dreamer out there, believe in your talent, work harder than anyone, and let the ball do the talking. Football gave me the world. I hope my story inspires you to chase your own. Thank you for listening. Keep dreaming big.